Hey guys, welcome to a new season of Intend. And this season, we are talking about old notes. Things I've written down for many years, and I'm now referring to them. I went on a trip to my parents' home recently, and I found books that I had set aside containing notes and memos and reminders that I thought at the time were important. So I stole some of my old notes. Yes, I stole from myself to share with you, my very loyal audience. Today's note is referring to waiting for it. So here goes. The only sad thing about achieving victory or winning is sometimes how long we have to wait and all the different processes and things we try before we get it right. The Christian teaching of waiting upon the Lord and being of good courage, knowing your help comes from God, in these days feels like long suffering. We are in the dispensation where we want it now. Same day delivery, instant gratification. This is how we now live. It creeps into every aspect of our lives. When we order stuff, when we're in a line, when we're at a stoplight, everywhere and in everything. We find ourselves in trouble. We find ourselves facing difficult situations. We find ourselves going through struggles. We find ourselves encumbered with questions. We find ourselves being in particular emotional, mental, or even spiritual state. And because we are an instant coffee generation, we don't want to put the extra time in the effort. So we don't mind putting the effort in, but not long term. We want higher pay, but we're not in the frame of mind to try new things. If new things mean a new discipline, a new change in our attitude, in our method of work, or even in improving our position so that we will be in the position to get a different position. We want good grades without changing our approach to our lessons. Oh, when I was 12, I could just read over something and get it immediately. So why would I change my method of approach to my lessons when I am 22 or when I'm 21? Why would I change how I go about learning? We want perfect kids, yet we expose them to every little thing that eats away at their innocence. We are not instilling the discipline that is necessary to raise them. We have gotten rid of those methods that our parents and our grandparents used to raise us. And we decided beforehand that those methods can't work when it's our time to be parents. Yet still we believe that our kids are going to be as disciplined, our society, the next generation is going to be perfect, good, manageable. Today while doing my chores, I was listening to a podcast and the speaker spoke of how we want things to change, even to the point where we want God to step in. But our intention is to leave our problems with Him, drop them off, and go about our business, go about our lives, and then circle back and collect our new and improved situation. We have no intention of participating in the fix. But faith without works, as the good book says, is dead. And God wants us to be active participants in our change, in our exercise of faith. Even if it is standing still, we must actually actively, not passively, stand still. The story used as a reference is that of Lazarus, who fell ill, and his sisters sent a message to Jesus to notify him of the state of his friend Lazarus's health. Jesus didn't go immediately, but in due time, Jesus went, but by the time he arrived, Lazarus was already dead and buried. Jesus spoke. He asked to be taken to where Lazarus was placed. He commanded for the stone to be rolled away from the entryway of the tomb. You see, Jesus acknowledged that there was an obstacle, and he told what action needed to be taken. He then commanded Lazarus to come forth. Even Lazarus, in his dead state, had to be an active participant in his own resurrection. He then told the onlookers, "Loose him." Lazarus was tied up, he was bound, and he could not, in his own situation, he could not untie himself. It's because we don't follow instructions. It's because we don't acknowledge that obedience is better than sacrifice that keeps us bound. It's the attitude and mindset of not recognizing that we need others. No man is an island. We need destiny helpers. We need a support system. We need a circle. We need small groups. We are actively participating in our own setbacks and restrictions. We have mental blocks. We have social barricades and barbed wires. We have emotional barricades. We have physical restrictions. All of these are things that some of the times we erect in our own lives. We step into. We find ourselves participating in. There comes a time when recognizing that to go forward, the restrictions have to go. But there's a process. There are instructions to be followed. There's obedience that we have to subject ourselves to. There are people who are needed in our lives, in our corners. There are guidances and disciplines that must be implemented in our lives, in our situation, in our current state. We need people. We need their stories. We need their expertise, because there's nothing new under the sun. If it has happened before, it will happen again. And if it is happening to you, it may have happened to me or somebody else. And so, because we lack the expertise, it's hard for us to find our way out of certain dark corners and dark alleys. And we find ourselves stuck between a rock and a hard place. But it's not hard for someone else on the outside looking in to tell you how to change your lock, to tell you how to take 2 steps back and then turn left. And that's how you get out of that maze, because their perspective is different from yours, A and B. They may have been in that same position, and it took time and work to get them out, but it made them professionals. It made them experts at being the one to guide others out of that same position. We struggle longer if we resist help. We struggle longer if we don't ask for help. I need somebody, you need somebody. But there's a difference between waiting and wasting time. And that's what we need to recognize. Anyways, it's good to be back. It is great to be back. And remember, seek a friend before you need a friend. And until next time, take care.